Hey, how's it going? Beyonce Knolls doing a quick VOD review for you. Looks like this was your NGS match versus um, Swim Club and their crazy acronym, the Cheese Awakens or whatever. So let's jump on in and we'll follow along. So you guys have quite a lot of macro. I said you've got the global in the Falstead, you've got Wave Clear in Orphea. Falstead and Rhaegar can grab camps pretty easily. Bo can control lanes and rotations. The one thing you're gonna have to watch out for is this weird combination of like Mei plus Lucio stuff, and then Dahaka globaling in and getting some maybe crazy flank angles. But should be good. Great stun there from Ramsey. Good look. So yeah, they're more of a sustain fight you forever comp versus you guys want quick blow up kills. So make sure that we take the fights that make sense on our terms. So good vision row control there. Are you looking for a kill bottom? Because if you're not looking for a kill bottom, so it's 1 minute and we're not at our camps. Right? Like every time we play any map that has any macro plans, we need to make sure that we've got it covered. So unless you're trying to kill Raynor right here, down here, Bo, you probably should just held mid. So that way one of these two could go get this camp, or the two of them together can work and get this camp. Right? We know at this point the tribute is going to be top. Right? So if we know it's top, do we want this camp to be captured early, so that way, you know, it's like it's just dead? Because if the camp up here is pushing while we're fighting up here, it won't do much. So if you do this camp first, then this camp, you know, you might be able to create some tension where they have to answer the middle camp while you're fighting up here, or whatever camp you think you can support, right? So like both of our globals are in the same lane, which means that the globals can work together. Technically, Dahaka has the global edge here when fighting near bushes, just because this is instant and Comb can't truly global the entire map. But yeah, so already my first question would be, can we actually get this kill? Like I said, I think we do a lot of damage, but I don't think we can actually net that kill. Right? If we were trying to get the kill, and you brought Rhaegar with you, that's a kill. Or if you're trying to get the kill and you brought Orphea with you, that's a kill. But the two of you will probably not kill him unless he's super overextended. But good CC train, well done, you two. Okay, so now we're covering mid. So what's funny is that you don't need to help with this camp. Only one of you needs to do this camp. Well, this is probably the best to do this camp just because it's Rhaegar. But we see that they're coming, so hopefully we start backing up Rexar. Looks like we're going to be fine. 2 mid. Alright, way to take care of your camps, guys. Good job. Unfortunate. Maybe a little bit tongue business there. Get cocky. It happens. We're missing them, so they're probably on their bruiser or looking for a gank. So Bird can fly back top. Since we know Tribute's top, you don't have to worry about him using global. Are we looking for a fight bottom? We're looking for a fight bottom instead of supporting the camp mid. Okay. We gotta get a kill then.
Heroes, gather tribute and earn my favor.
He's out of position. Well done. See? As long as the team's together, you can get him. So, I hope you're getting interrupted there in that TP. So, be careful here. You gotta figure out now, are you guys gonna fight for middle or are you gonna go top? Right? Like your kill advantage that you got because of how short the death timers are doesn't actually generate any pressure. Right? Like it helps you on your XP. Okay. And no one's here to poke. Oh my gosh, Bo. You probably deserve to die here. That's such a deep dive from everyone on your team is not ready to poke. This is a great flank from Erica. Bear stun, and then throw all your abilities. That's a dead Lucio. Oh, the bear stun just misses. Okay, they get out. Okay, we need to reset, get our cooldowns ready. Find the team fight that makes sense. Bo's got all of his stuns back up, so let's see if we can find a target. Bo keeps being the one that's interrupting the channel, and that's not really, like, ooh, there we go. There we go, good damage. End up training. It's gonna be close. Combs up here, does he got tap? Okay, Combs got a tap. lose bear. So 1 for 1. I'm going to tap again. There you go. That's a good stall. It's a little deep on the dive there without vision. Obvious is going to get the channel. Well done. Great bear stun. That secures the channel. Everyone gets out. Great job. Okay. When we're playing maps where there is an objective that it can be channeled or needs to be poked, we need to make sure that we identify who's the person doing the poking. Because we used our tank's main engage and disengage tool for a poke. Like, don't do that. You will die when you dive in like that. As the higher you go, it's like a noob just dug in and they just pelt you with all of their damage, right? So be aware. Don't do that. If you've got range in Orphea's E, you've got range in Falstead's Q, you've got range in Rexar Bear. Just make sure we're in position to poke. So good job winning the objective. That's a dangerous TP. Lucio might run you down still. You'll be fine. Alright. 7s apiece. Leaves are caught back up. We're going back bottom. So bosses will be up soon. Okay, we're getting camp again. Well done. Get it on timer. Get them done. Bosses are now up. Something to think about on this map always is who's got better boss control and how do you control the boss. We're a little behind on XP, and I think it's all because of that early game death on Falstead. That's just minion XP. So, yeah, mercs are essentially equal, and then they got this, they got the mid wall structure here from their camp because we left it to go fight up here. So overall, we're still really tight, but the biggest deficit right now is the minion experience from the first death from Falstead. So we missed like a wave if it's 700 XP. So we're doing good. Okay, they just showed. So okay, once again, there we go. I'm glad we did not poke with our E this time. Okay, so let's start pushing them out. Both globals are still top. So do we have an opportunity to get a kill on this Rainer? Looks like we don't. We're going to lose the bears shortly. Falstead's flying in, so Falstead got here first. This angle's weird. Like, yes, you got in. I guess you have barrel roll, so I think it's fine. It's like there's no way for it to follow up on your damage type here, right? Like, even if you do pop your AA to do more damage to this Rainer, like, we've got people running in all directions right now. That's good damage. Here comes the Dahaka, right? We heard him digging in. We don't know if he's digging in here, if he's digging in here, or if he's digging in back here, but you can hear it. It's most likely right here. Yeah, there he is. So we're split right now. Are we fighting or are we channeling? Like, Ramsey is going to need heals, and Opiates is on the channel. And then we have two people up top. Comb now needs heals. Right? That's a good peeling stun. Ramsey's going to be okay. Like, we're still fighting in a very awkward position, right? Like, this terrain is killing Orphea. Orphea cannot do anything. And Falstead did use the barrel already to dodge the first attack, so he can't barrel roll back over this side to help. So as a team, we need to be engaging better in our positioning. We have 3 stuns between Bow and Bear, so like we need to be using those. And so if they're to stun someone right now, like neither of the DPS can hit. So we need to fix our positioning. Right, they're slowly boxing us out. It's a good poke. Again, communicate who's poking, because now we just use both of our long-range pokes. I like this little chase on the Rainer. Oh, that's too far, though. That's unfortunate. Erica's just dead. Right, like, we can harass him, but, like, you don't want to be dashing in, right? Just because of, like I said, looking where our team is right now, there's no way to help you on this side. Like, you can chunk him and, like, oh, and punish him, but we need to regroup. I think once this was essentially at a contested point, right, like, we should have had Erica rotate all the way around. Just walk all the way around down here, so that way you can fight together. So, okay, so they get this one. Not a lot we can do there. They might invade our bruiser just because it just came up. So if they're invading, if we're giving the bruiser, okay, well, there's Rainer showing mid. But if we're giving the bruiser, making sure that we find value elsewhere on the map, right? So pushing top with this camp, I like this. This is going to knock down, start putting pressure on the building. So even if they do get this, they have to answer this eventually, and then there's bosses on the map at 10s. So they're still on your camp, obviously. So, okay. So camp clear, our best camp clear is probably the Rhaegar. Until the spell minion goes down, then Eric can do it just fine. Eric is, okay, we found Dahaka. We're kind of split. We see Rainer's top. So what is our game plan? Are we doing boss? Okay, well done. Let's get that boss done. They're on their most likely top boss with theirs. Ramsey can use the bush here if he needs to check. Dahaka showing bottom. Comb, you shouldn't be tanking this. And then Ramsey's dead. Is that an overextension, or they get a good snowball on you? Let's see. Because like I said, we knew that they were there, or at least had an assumption that they were there. So, did we overextend? So we're a little far here sieging the building. This got taken. We didn't immediately run away. Yeah, that just stayed too far. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so essentially, the bear needed to be here. So that way you knew if they were coming or not, or how close the boss was. Because the guess was that they were on boss, right? There was no vision of anyone except Dahaka showing bottom. So sure, Bo can guard this, knowing that we don't know where they are to make sure we don't get invaded. But like this one we shouldn't have gotten caught. We just stayed a little too long. We did blow piggies, unfortunately. Sure, you're dead and you'll be back up, and now the piggies won't be up for the next team fight. So, okay, are we fighting or are we doing stuff? Looks like we're getting a quick channel. Almost. See, okay, so we kind of, again, did it from two different angles. Bo, Cocoon, Lucio to make sure that we get the quick channel. But then, like, we didn't have the zoning protection here for the channel. That's unfortunate, you missed that dig. Can we get this Lucio? Comb was watching the Lucio, but we didn't have one there. And I think now we have to give, because we blew all of our buttons. Well, that's unfortunate, it's a little late. So yeah, we have to give, we blew all of our buttons. And Raynor just pushed top with his Exterminator Raynor. So leaving Raynor unattended is tons of siege damage. It's a good look. Ramsey's back. Just couldn't make it happen. Okay, so we're going to trade keep forts. But unfortunately, because of Exterminator Raynor, they're going to get like almost half the keep here. So yeah, we did come back to help. Okay. Yeah, this Exterminator is crazy damage if you leave it alone. Okay, so this is a do or die, quote unquote, seed. It's not really death, but like obviously you don't want to give them the curse for free. I like that we're rotating ahead of time. Oh no, we're not. Okay, so are we stalling? Okay, so Ramsey's coming now. Is Ramsey gonna soak mid for 13s? No, he's coming straight here. Okay. So this is scary. They're a talent tier up. They have camp ups. They have 2 camps up. Like, they're winning the macro pressure right now. We probably, if we wanted to try and do some catching of soak or whatever, fly is up. Like, we could use that to make sure that we're catching additional soak to be here on time. Because, like, this huge wave here and then clearing out bottom, like, I know it's Ramsey's job normally to be the off lane, but, like, if you know the objective is going to be top and you guys want to be in position for it, feel free to send Comb to catch the soak so that way he can fly in when it's time to fight. So we're going to force a 5v5 here. I see a stun here. Oh, nice, bud. Looks like you're winning. Looks like you got it. This is a good stun. Damage missed. Cocoon's on May because May's the threat? Question mark? It's a great ancestral, great cleanse. Bo's probably dead out of that. Oh, wow. We killed the May. Huh. I'll have to rewatch that. That's a good gust. That is a good gust to help peel and reset. Eric's getting good damage out. Well done. Okay, I just want to back up real quick. I don't understand how that May died. So you're diving in deeper into the backline, Bo, instead of going this away to help your team. So that was a beautiful stun. What just hit these people? I guess that was the cue from Bo. Look at this. He's 1800 health and just gets deleted. So, They said good Gus for the interrupt and all that stuff there. And then almost deleted that guy too. The fact that Comb was able to get that channel there is ridiculous, but I'm glad it happened. Cool. Alright. We live, we learn. So, bad team fight from them. Got us an advantage. Okay. Yep, we want to catch things, do things. So, Erica's going to the camp. That's fine. Or Erica's going top soak. Even better. Yes. Oh, nope, she went to the camp. Okay. If you have a Rhaegar on your team, and Rhaegar says he's going to do the camp, let him camp. He can do almost all the camps by himself all game. Like, Erica, just go clear this wave. Right? Or clear the wave and be there with a noob to get a kill. Right? Like, they was like, we gotta get this. We gotta stop letting Raynor free push when he's Exterminator Raynor because he's buffing all the minions. If you don't know what I'm talking about, he has a level 1 talent that all mercenaries get 50% more damage and have more attack speed. So all of the minions will push and do tons of siege damage. Each minion does damage based on their abilities and stuff. And so if you're to look at... Oh, why can't I target a minion? I thought you could see... Maybe it's because I have bow targeted. I forget what the exact number of damage is. I know you can do it in-game. But like you can see how much damage these minions do to buildings, and it's ridiculous. So, Jimmy backed up now because it's not safe. Ramsey's playing safe. Well done. Bo, you're not guarding anything in there. There you go. I'm like, don't... No, I was like, yes, you want to be available to block things, but if you've got vision of it already, you being here doesn't prevent any other further vision or incursion. We already knew that they were there or not there. Okay, birds alive bottom. Well done. Good bush check. I see they're here. We're looking to fight. Okay, this is a great clump. I don't know if we're going to be able to follow up on it. Bo, if you dive here, you're just too early. This is a great clump to punish, but just look at where our team is. It's too early. We're cocooning Mei Y. Just a question. I don't think it's necessarily wrong, as long as you have an idea of why you're cocooning Mei. To me, Mei is probably the most unkillable on this team, which is why I was surprised that she died up here. Because she has a D, she has blinds, she has spell armor, like, she shouldn't die. Like, and then it's at least not quick. She shouldn't die quick. So cocoon means you're trying to get a kill to occur in the next 6 seconds while this person's out of the fight. So cocooning Mei means who's your kill target. Are you trying to kill Sylvanas? Are you trying to kill Lucio? Right? So just something to think about. Which character are you actually trying to engage on here? Right? And she just snowballed away. No danger. So we traded 2 ults for nothing. It's a good silence arrow. Good snowball. Oh, wow. Erica barely got that poke. Erica's in danger, though, from being there. Nice heal on the lifesteal there, Erica. It's going to be close. You guys win this. They're really low. That's a good hit. Oh, you missed your stun. Oh, Bear didn't miss, though. That's a kill. There you go. There we go. Yep, well done. So, another bad team fight from them. You guys get the curse, though. Brilliant. Oh my gosh, Coma, don't die. Don't panic, E, Bo. So, yep, Comb popped his #1, so he can sit there and AA like a Greymane. Oh, you interrupted your... Oh, nice cleanse. Remember, besides pushing with the curse, one of the best things about the curse is it gives you free XP. All of the minions are instantly die, so don't forget to get your XP. Right, this is looking good. Yeah, you can dive her. I like where you're going. See, free XP, well done. Are we going to fight mid as 5? We're breaking off. There's 16s. Okay, doing this boss is Okay, it's safe. I was gonna say, like, it's dangerous because you don't have your boss control tool and you don't know where they are, but we just saw them walk away and they haven't answered bottom yet. So if they haven't answered bottom yet, they're on their own boss. So, this is fine. Like I said, they're on their own boss. So, okay, so now as a team, what do? You have to figure out if we're gonna push, support, do what. So Falstead's gonna head home because Falstead's got some of the best single target damage on the team with the AA build at 1. I can take this off the screen. Looks like they're trying to answer theirs. Everyone's doing camps. Good job burning your frequent flyer to do more damage. Like I said, that's what makes you kind of like Great Main. Opius is doing the camp. Great. That's fine. I might have waited on this camp just to make sure that we don't take any damage here. We took a little bit of damage there. If you can get this done earlier, then yes, those will help kill the boss. But no big deal. Okay, what are we doing? We're gonna go backdoor top. They're showing bottom. 1, you can backdoor top. Are you looking for kills top? Because you answered the camp. Okay, they're showing 2 bottom. I don't think you can do anything bottom. Ramsey, okay, he's got tap. So Bird's gonna finish it. There it is. They're all showing top. Bird can fly. Sylvanas is shutting down the building. They're just gonna dry siege. This is a lot of damage because they got Hyperion or Rainer. Again, this is a little early. Like Falstead wasn't even here yet, Bo. Like look at you're seeing the right engages. Right? If you would have ran straight to this bush and just sat in this bush, you may not have showed. I'm going to back up one more time to see if they can see you as you approach here. Right? So they're like, hey, we want to siege, They're like, hey, we should defend this. And they're like, no, just send a Haka, it's fine. So here they go, they're pushing. Let's see if they can see you. Right? There. They didn't know you were there until right now. If you would have walked straight into this bush instead, they wouldn't have even seen you instead of this dance. And so, like, this cocoon's good if we had people. Right? Falstead's on his way. He's not here. Ramsey's not here. Like, Erica can maybe throw an ability at max range on top of this cocoon or anyone that you stun. We're stunning on the Jimmy. Again, no way to follow up on this. Missed the second stun due to Lucio speed and high five. Oh, stupid visual bug. Okay, I gotta move the replay because the stupid cocoon sound effect won't go away. So yeah, so we ended up using cocoon and didn't secure anything. They still got the fort, and now they're 3 of 3 running top with the Haka being there already. They're currently covering mid. That's definitely a little bit. This is a dangerous rotation comm. May was looking for vision instead of looking for you. Did you burn frequent flyer there? No, you didn't. Okay, good. Again, oh my gosh, that was so close. Well, you got the May. I'm, again, not sure what's happening that the May is dying like that. This is a good stig. Well done, that's a kill. Alright, Opiates is channeling. Are we going for more? Okay, looks like we're looking for more. Yep, way to be supportive. I don't even need help. Look at that frequent flyer. Bam, bam. So, yep, we're here. Knocked down some buildings. They're 2 dead. 3 dead. Yep, knocked down some buildings. Rainer's getting mid for free, but it was already low. You guys have to get this building, though, to make it worth. Oh, it's going to be close now. Frequent flyer just got used. Well done. Yeah, we're good. We can start backing up. That's good enough. Good job. So, if you guys know, that Gus is probably overkill, but I'm glad you saved him. If you know you're going to backdoor a building like that, right? Like, you've got enough people, and you see that they're on the map, right? Like, we saw... Right? We see Jimmy's here, and we see Lucio's bottom. If we know where they are, you guys can get the keep faster by ignoring the wall. And so if you're looking at me going, what, Rock? So what you can do is drop some beetles like you did right here. destroy this side wall, walk past it, and then fight right here. Because you're so far away in this spot, right? No buildings will shoot you except the core. So just fight here. So if you fight right here, you'll be able to take the keep and get it done quicker without having to fight through all the walls' health, and then you just escape. So, something to think about, right? Because you had time to kill this instead of going through 5,000 health here on the front gate and 8,000. You pretty much did 10,000 damage worth of damage here to get the wall just to get to this. So, something to think about for the next time. All right, let's jump ahead. All right, we're 20s, 20s. Going home to match the Rainer just in case they give. Oh, we did actually full commit. Okay, this is dangerous. The Cocoon anti-synergied with Orphea. Okay. We got the kill on Rainer, so at least stem the bleeding. So that's a hard one. Okay. Since Falstead didn't have Gust, because he Gust up here, I think Falstead actually is the one that goes home to watch Rainer. He goes home and watches Rainer instead of Ramsey. Ramsey's additional stun and being effectively a better Jimmy at 13. Like, Ramsey should have stayed up here. So that way you guys won that team fight. Like somehow you guys still win this game. But, like, if we quickly look at this team fight here, right? Like, we gusted away, so we don't have Gust. So we have time right now. We have a choice. Ramsey has flight. Or, sorry. Combe has flight. Right? So he should teleport home. If anyone's going to teleport home, he should teleport home to answer Jimmy. Because if the fight breaks out, right, like, you don't know if they're coming to fight for this or what they're doing. But if they're going to fight 4v5, you can send Falstead home with no Gust to at least scare the Jimmy away and then fly in and make the fight 5v4. Because, like, this is really good positioning. Like, you have the best stun, positioning, safety in the world here. And rooting piggies. Right? Like, if we could have also postured maybe a little bit better to get better vision here. So that way we don't take all this free damage. Because we engage. We hit the Sylvanas. And again, like, we're cocooning May, which 100% canceled. It cancels Erica's ult. Right? Like, don't be afraid to just cocoon Lucio. Most Lucios at this skill level are not good enough to high-five cleanse themselves, so that way they don't eat a cocoon to the face. Especially when you, like, jumped on 3 people right away. Like, they're spamming their buttons to get the cleanse off. So, that's unfortunate. You pretty much have to leave. The snowball, oh, and the snowball actually got the kill. That's unfortunate, too. Because usually the snowball doesn't do enough damage. Oh my gosh, that Dahaka just sat there and fought you. There we go. Now, Greymate, right. Here comes the bear. Where's the boars? Oh, you used it to kill Rainer. Okay. There's a good fly. Gust. Look at that. That's exactly how it's supposed to be done. And then you guys go court. They're all dead. You've got Greymane siege damage by blowing your number 1. So let's see how you guys position on core here. Not bad. Try not to tank it too much for free. GG. Cool. Good game to review. Good stuff. I think, if anything, what happened in this game, it just comes down to macro as well as decision making. We'd had several engages that were a little deep where our teammates weren't able to follow up from Bo, so that makes it hard. We didn't really utilize the Falstad Global. And then, I don't know if you picked this just because we were about to end the game, but the not taking Wind Tunnel is like almost like a cardinal sin. Like, Wind Tunnel is just so good for what you're trying to do. And so definitely comb if you're going to be taking Gust, look at that as an option, especially like if the game goes late and you're responsible for covering bosses and stuff, like Wind Tunnel's huge. So like obviously it's fine, like you've got more attack speed and attack range for free. It's not like it's a bad choice, but definitely not epic mount this game. We weren't using our global enough to even, make epic mount worth. So it was a fun one. Looked good. I think you guys, when you layered all your CC well, you guys got kills. It was beautiful. I think when you guys didn't do that and you took kind of some split fights, like we took a couple split fights over here, that wasn't good. So make sure that we're together and lined up. And then, yeah, just be aware of what we're doing so we don't give them free kills. And try not to use tools overlapping our tools, like using a gust without that, or cocooning with purpose. I know it's hard to know who to cocoon, but I probably wouldn't have cocooned May at this game at all. I would have been cocooning Lucio or Rainer. Just something to wear, or Sylvanas, someone to reduce the damage or reduce the safety, and then it's also a target that, like, if you want to help him, I can attack you both. Right? Like, sure, you don't have the Stuke off, but, like, you've got multiple stuns. You've got Orphea's Chomp stuff. Like, those are a lot easier to kill out of the cocoon than the May. The May out of the cocoon almost will never die. So, unless you're cocooning her to stop her from snowballing, which is fine, just make sure that you're engaging with your team. There were several cocoons down here that, like, they were just too early, or your engages were too early and they didn't get value. So, GG's, guys. Good game. Good turnaround. Good comeback. It was a fun one. I'll catch you on the next one.